Good morning, Wilmington. I say good morning, Wilmington. Wake up, y'all. Come on, have a great day.
Our next group is finally the Wilmington Women for Good. It's a community collective focused on helping women in Wilmington, Delaware build connections and enrich their professional and personal lives while doing good for the greater community. Please welcome to the show Ann, Heather, and Bridget.
Good morning.
Right? How about that for you?
Love it. Hi,
Welcome, ladies. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Well, before we talk about what we're really here to talk about, I want to give you an opportunity just to introduce yourself and just tell us a little bit about yourself, please.
Sure. My name is Ann Chilton. I am born and raised in Wilmington. And this organization has sort of helped me, enjoy those connections even more and branch out and meet even more people, which is great.
Love it.
Yeah. I'm Heather Bender. I am formerly part of the leadership team. I've had to step out for some professional considerations at the moment. I actually work in the building.
Okay.
Up on the 6th floor.
Upstairs.
Familiar with the plaza.
Yes. But Wilmington Women for Good has been just an absolute dream of an organization to work with. I think, we are supporting the community, we are building connections, and Ann and Bridget have become, good friends of mine just in a couple months, just helping help others.
Thank you, Heather.
Bridget Everman. I am relatively new to Delaware. I've been here about 2.5 years, and pretty much what Ann said, this organization has really helped me meet people, that like-minded people and doing good for the community. That's why we're here.
Love it.
Excellent.
When did it start?
So we are just about to have our first anniversary. Grapevine, who is we'll talk more about that later, but it is the organization that organizes all of these little chapters.
Okay.
Across the country.
Across the country, yeah.
Okay.
It's a nationwide organization. They reached out to us starting in November of last year, and we've been growing steadily ever since. We are just 3 of the 117 members who have joined over the past year.
Wow.
Excellent. Wow.
I love the
That's
name.
a big number.
Yeah.
I'm really infatuated with the name, like Women Doing Good.
So Grapevine was founded by this woman who wanted to sort of create giving circles where individuals come together and make their dollar count for more.
Right.
They're quarterly donations that add up to larger amounts of money that we can help local nonprofits. That is a relatively small donation amount, $4,000 around, give or take. Can make a really big difference in some of the smaller local charities, and we're committed to local.
Yeah, accessibility is really part of their mission and our mission. We want to make it easy for women to give, according to their ability, and we can pull all that money together and help other organizations. It can be kind of daunting, with fundraising when,
Say that again.
where you'd love
I'm sorry, did that face come out?
But you can go to a gala if you have $500 for a ticket, and that really excludes so many people from the process.
A lot of grassroots people that's like really, really in the community. I get it.
Correct.
I get it.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Wow.
just as an example, we began I think at $100 a quarter, and we said absolutely not, it's a little too high. We went down to 25, and now we're at the point where you can give at any level you're comfortable with. Every quarter, that money gets bundled, and then we.
So let's talk about, because I understand we're a nonprofit as well, right? So being in a nonprofit, one of the biggest things that we're trying to do is make the world a better place, right?
Right.
Key word is impact.
Exactly.
Can you tell me a little bit about more of the impact that you're making with your organization?
Sure. Basically, to expand on what Heather said, is that women can give to their ability.
Right.
If you only have $5 this quarter, you give $5, but you're part of that larger, almost $5,000 grant. And what I really like about our grants is that they're all unrestricted, which is really helpful to a lot of smaller charities because a lot of grantors want their money to go to specific programs or specific people. But our grants, a lot of times smaller charities just need to keep the lights on.
Right.
And our grants can help organizations do that.
So your organization gives grants to grassroots
Right. Basically, we have
nonprofits.
members nominate any charity that they think would be
I love it.
wonderful, and it could be a charity they're involved with they work for, or maybe they just have volunteered at, or maybe they just heard about it. It can be, there's no limitation to who you can nominate as long as they're a local charity. And then we randomly select 3 from the nominated, and those members present their charity to the group. So they just talk about what they're doing and why they think it's an important charity and how it's helping. And then members can vote on which charity they would like that quarter's funds to go to. If you're not selected, you can be nominated again. You can present again. So there's no end to, and we have had nonprofits nominated more than once. So we've only had 3 donations so far because it's a quarterly thing. In our first quarter, we were just getting started. So we've made some pretty good impact.
Yeah,
and the members get to vote on it and nominate, which is great.
Excellent.
So keep us in mind when it's the next one out. We would love to make a donation.
We would love to have you at our next meeting.
Yeah, we would love to make a donation. I'm going to the meeting. Yeah. All right, I'm going to the meeting.
It's not far. We frequently meet right out here in the lobby.
Okay. Well, since it's for women, I might have to have old Vandy Kim to show up on our behalf.
That was actually going to be my next question.
Okay.
Yeah.
How can I sign up to be a part of this group?
You can go to wilmingtonwomenforgood.org.
Okay.
It's very easy to sign up, very easy to become a member, very easy to set a recurring donation. It is a piece of cake to get involved.
I love
Yes,
it.
And we generally have 2 events. At least 2 events. We'll have a networking event that's just women getting together and chatting all different places.
And I was just going to touch on that. This seems like a networking opportunity for women in the community, women in the state.
Yeah.
So do you have women outside of the state that are affiliated, or?
There are chapters all over the country.
All over the
All
country.
over the country. So while we focus on the Wilmington area, there's another group I think that supports more of the lower Delaware area.
Okay.
There's like an Elkton, Maryland area. All you have to do is go.
People can any group can create their own grapevine group. If you go to the grapevine, as we said, national organization, it'll say create your own grapevine. It could be a small, it could be a group of women friends that want to create a giving circle. It can be in communities. They're all different. You have different affinity groups. There are ones for LGBT, or there's some male ones. I mean,
Women in tech is popular.
Yeah, they're all different types of. It could be whatever group you want. With this one, was sort of founded for us in the sense that Grapevine, they reached out to local leaders, I think via LinkedIn, Wilmington in Business, that they found to sort of create this one. And so we're primarily Wilmington, but it's a great organization. I think she said it. What was she? Networking with a purpose, which I love. Which is great because women love to network. It's nice to know you're doing it in a way that will also help
and
other people.
a safe space.
Yeah.
Very
that's
much
really
so.
important, creating that safe space for like-minded women who are out in the community, they want to do good, or they're working hard, or they're following their dreams, and bringing them together so they can help each other. Because I always say to Ivan, there's plenty of room at the top to be successful.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We can all be successful together.
Yeah.
And it's just, making sure that you put yourself in a place, in a space where you can thrive.
Yeah.
So I love that you're able to create that safe space for women in the community, especially in the Wilmington area.
Yeah.
And it's really diverse. I'll say we've met.
That's what I was going to ask you. Yeah.
So many different people from different backgrounds, different life experiences. People who are from Wilmington, people who moved here, people who have experienced all different life experiences. And it's been wonderful to meet people from a variety, and their charities. They're very passionate about this. The causes they support, and it's really, really fun to see them.
Yeah. Oh
And
my God, I love it.
even if you're not into the networking piece, you can join on the website, and you can set up a recurring donation, or you don't have to. You can just give one quarter and not the next.
Just show up. You just said just show up.
But if you're not into the networking thing, you don't ever have to come to a meeting. There's no membership fee. You can just go online and join and give and not participate if you wanted to. If you were more focused on the philanthropy and not the networking.
Yeah.
I love it.
There are many, many ways to participate.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This is your camera, the community camera, right? You got 30 seconds, all right? And you can tell everyone about.
Oh, we should say that on Thursday, we're having our next networking event at Wilmington Brew Works. So if anyone wants to come out and learn more and hear about us, that's at 6 p.m.
And tomorrow is Wednesday is National Philanthropy Day, so it's very timely.
Yes, and we do have one of our other leaders who is a life coach who's going to be giving advice on stress de-stressing during the holidays. So
We need that.
if you can come on Thursday and learn how to de-stress and learn more about our organization.
We need to bring them on the show. That is really important.
Right, because you can get stressed easily. So,
Exactly.
No, so ladies, thank you so much.
Thank
for
you for
coming.
Thank you for
having
having
You
us.
got it.
What a
You get
wonderful
invited
opportunity.
anytime. Let
Thank
us
you
know
very
what
much.
you got going on, and we'll make sure we keep the world.
Great. Thank you
abreast
so
of it.
much.
Yeah.
Good morning, Wilmington. I say good morning, Wilmington.
But now we're going to take it up a notch.
Take it up, girl.
Let's talk about four youth organization. Welcome, ladies.
Welcome, ladies.
Yes, welcome. So without further ado, let's get right into it. What is the mission of 4 Youth organization?
So 4 Youth directly integrates science and engineering with art and photography.
Okay.
for
Got my
kids,
attention.
for kids in grades K through 12. With kids in grades K through 8, we mainly focus on science and engineering education along with the art and photography. However, when our kids go into high school, we hire them to become event photographers, where we teach photography on a professional scale.
Okay.
And we also hire our high schoolers to be like in classroom instructor aides with us. At 4 Youth, we really love it when everything is just really full circle. During that entire time, our kids actually also learn to be entrepreneurs as they sell their artwork, and 100% of the proceeds go into a college fund. So it also helps kids starting in as little as like grade 3 and 4 to start considering going to college. And to date, we've given over $10,000 worth of college scholarships to our students.
See this face?
What's that face?
That face is like, damn. Like, excuse me. Just like hearing something like that is amazing. Again, a whole pathway for the youth to become business people, business owners, and entrepreneurs.
And successful.
Yeah.
You're setting them up for success. Now, just to kind of go back a little bit, I just want to make sure, Paige, you are the executive, Paige, you are the executive assistant of the organization. Explain a little bit more about your role at 4 Youth.
I just started this part of the position beginning of August, but back in January I joined the team as a STEAM educator. So going into the classrooms and doing some of the science experiments and combining it with the arts. So just kind of exposing the youth to science and the environment. Specifically, my background's in environmental science, so trying to draw that connection of our environment and how there's science all around us, and doing it in a creative outlet, like the arts and stuff.
That's all I got right here, Vincenza. This is amazing. It is amazing.
Yeah. Now, Teresa, you're the executive director of the organization. How long have you held that position at the organization?
Since we started it.
Okay. And
back in 2013.
2013.
Yes.
Okay. And are you both from Delaware?
I'm from Maryland, but I went to University of Delaware.
Okay. I graduated from University of Delaware, Blue Hen, and Teresa?
I also went to University of Delaware, and I am from Delaware, native Delawarean.
Excellent, excellent. So could you share maybe a success story with us, how the organization has benefited the youth? That would be really helpful for our audience to hear.
Yeah, so actually 90% of our first cohort are in college, studying science, engineering, and photography, which is amazing. I actually have 2 young ladies who both got into Amherst. They're going into their junior year. One is a computer science major. Her twin sister is I don't want to get this wrong. So one is computer science and the other one is chemistry, which is super cool. And they both actually found jobs on campus for student life services as photographers. So they still get to use everything. Another one of my students who I'm actually going to go visit in Florida next week.
Okay.
His name is Leo, and Leo is working for Disney as an experienced guest photographer. And I'm so excited because I've wanted to go to Disney like my whole life.
So now you have a great reason to go.
They got a reason.
I have a reason, and my first visit is going to be with Leo.
Yeah.
So
How did
it's
you
amazing.
come up with this idea? How did this idea come about? I'm just amazed because it is, one, it's amazing. And 2, I mean, it's just such a success story for everyone that participates, it sounds like to me.
So it started when I was teaching after school programming at Thomas Edison Charter School. And a group of us just got together thinking, kids, they love science, they love art, but it's actually two subjects that aren't strongly focused on during the school day. And finding ways to combine it and just create a place really for kids to dream. So if you walk into a classroom and you ask kids, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? They list maybe 5 different career paths. But we want them to think bigger and think about, like, even in environmental fields, there's so many jobs out there. But they wouldn't even think about it. And not only can they find like a wonderful job that'll be high paying, but they can make a positive impact on their own community. So that's really, it just started out of wanting to provide a space for like dreams and hopes. And I grew up with my dad's a chemist, my mom's a nurse, but my dad is also an amateur photographer. So I grew up with my dad just, you know, photographing things, conducting science experiments in the kitchen every day. So it's really just combining all of our passions into one bucket and making everything go full circle.
Right. Paige, what piece of advice would you give maybe as someone that's interested in, I guess, participating in the organization? What piece of advice would you give them?
I would 100% do it, and I think just you feed off the energy of the kids. So it's just like go in with an open mind and excitement, and you're going to receive that excitement back. So it's just a warm, lively environment. Like, they give you energy. So if you go in with energy, you're going to get energy back from them. And it's just a very kind of joyful environment.
It's amazing.
I would love to come check it out.
I tell everybody, it's like my therapy.
It's rewarding.
It's so rewarding.
And that is important, that it's rewarding for the both of you as well, because then you are pouring into these, you know, these younger, you know, the younger generation to help them find success and follow their dreams. I mean, this show is truly about following dreams. Follow your dream. You know, follow, you know, definitely shoot for the stars. Like I'm a true believer in that. But I do wish that there were these resources available to me when I was young, because there were no organizations like this. Even home, you know, helping one more entrepreneur, and then 4 youth organization. I mean, there's no excuses. No excuses for the younger generation. They have so many resources to take advantage of, to really learn, educate, thrive, and follow their dreams.
You have a lot of our Monday show. We had the mayor on, and we were talking about the mayor believing that once you give a child a camera, everything can change. Are you dumb question, are you seeing it? Like, what else have you seen that changed a kid's life by giving them a camera or going through your program?
Their self-esteem. That's a huge piece.
Self-esteem.
Also, how to act in a professional manner. Right? How to interact with others. How to step out of your comfort zone. All of those amazing soft skills that you need going into adulthood. Right. So it helps them learn at a younger age.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
And they're so cute. Like, especially if you see like a little baby who's like 6 years old, but he's holding like a 5 DSR Canon that's like bigger than his face.
Well, what's the age range for an individual to take advantage of the program of the organization?
K through 12.
K through 12.
How do they sign up? Can any kids sign up, or how does it go about?
Well, currently we're located in schools, so we teach programming at Thomas Edison Charter School, Stubbs Early Learning Center, Bayard, both Bayard locations, and Bancroft, and the First State School, which is located in Wilmington Hospital. But we do have exciting news. We did receive funding for field trips.
Amazing.
So we had Saturday programming pre-COVID, but we're going to bring that back in again with our field trips.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. You know, I just thought about, who's the principal of Thomas Edison?
Principal L.
Dr. L.
Dr.
He's
L.
been on the show.
Yes. He's amazing.
We love Dr. L.
Oh my goodness.
We love Dr. L. He's so awesome. He's like a master chess player and teacher.
Yeah.
He's so brilliant.
He's so good. He's an amazing principal.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta get Dr. L
back on the show. It just came to me because you said Thomas Edison twice already. I'm like, why do I feel like I know that school? I know that school. There's someone there I know. And then it just came to me because Dr. L out, is so brilliant.
He is.
I mean, what an incredible person.
is.
Overall, just leader, but just so awesome.
He is. I mean, he gave us our space to grow as a
Right.
nonprofit.
It doesn't surprise
which is
me.
amazing.
He's that type
Yes.
of person.
Yeah.
He's all about encouraging, uplifting,
Yes.
and providing opportunities and education for the
Yeah.
youth. He's a firm believer
Yeah.
in that. He
He
always
is.
shares with me about the ones that are defiant are the ones that need the most love.
Yeah.
They need the most love, the most help, the most support.
Yes.
And what do? You provide them with the resources.
Yes.
He said that to me, and I said, "You're
Wow.
right. You're so right, isn't he?"
Yeah, I
So-
got a tear in my eye because of this program. Yeah.
So let's share with our viewers about the website, social media platforms. How can they follow? How can they sign up?
Well, they can definitely go to our website,
Okay.
www.foryouth.org.
Okay.
They can download a PDF of our kids' amazing artwork if they're ever interested in purchasing it.
That's what I was going to ask.
Okay.
Right.
They can also hire us to be event photographers. So
Get out.
if you hire us to be event photographers, you're not only supporting our nonprofit, but you're also providing employment for our youth, which is amazing.
Okay, wait a minute. Let's rewind.
Yeah.
Hold on. So, our organization, I'm like, DETV.
You're about to have some event photographers.
Right.
I see the light bulb.
You see
right now.
it? Right. No,
Photographer.
because it would be our way of giving back, right?
Yeah.
It's a great experience.
So,
for these kids.
Yeah.
a company can call you and will hire you to come out and do some event
Yes.
photography, and
Yes.
that it'll be the students out
Yes.
there. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And that will help you raise funds and support the program as well.
Yes. Yeah.
That's 3 birds in 1 stone right there.
It would be
Right, yeah.
amazing. We have all of our own equipment. The Philip and Edith Leonian Foundation just recently supported us. So with their support, we've been able to get some really nice high-end Canon camera equipment. So we're ready to rock and roll.
Like what? Like what?
And what's his wheelhouse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. We need to talk then. I think no, because I think that if we can hire the students to come out to shoot some stuff and like shoot behind the scenes or whatever,
Oh yeah.
that would
Yes.
be great. Even that they can now step foot on a television in a television station that could further their curiosity.
Oh yeah.
even
Yes.
more.
Just to be in the environment
Yeah,
to learn
yeah.
and experience. That would be so beneficial to
Yeah.
the young kids. I
Because-
mean,
yeah.
especially the high schoolers that are, they're getting ready for college
Mhm.
and they may be wanting to pursue a career in broadcast journalism
Yeah.
or production. You could offer that. That's such a
Yeah.
great idea. Now, and I'm assuming that it's more cost effective, if you want to say, or affordable to hire a student event photographer than maybe a professional event photographer.
I'm
So
gonna
I'm
say yes.
yeah, I'm going to say yes to that. So it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
We
yes.
should be funneling everybody that needs an event photographer to 4 Youth Organization
Wow.
because even for me, I host events.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm always looking for an event photographer. And sometimes they're just so out of the budget.
Yes.
When you just need someone to take a few photos because I can't take the photos.
Those kids are pulling on their cell phones. You heard what she said. They got top-notch Canon equipment.
Right.
Yes. So we deliver professional photos.
Oh,
Amazing.
right.
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna talk.
Yeah,
We-
I'm with it. I'm with it.
I love this.
I'm with it. And that's
Oh, I
how it
love
works. And that's how we build an ecosystem
That's right.
of young professionals.
Exactly. I love it.
Because my first
Yeah.
love was photography. I
Yeah.
started in the basement with photography and then went on to video and then
Oh,
went
wow.
on to this. So
That's how it,
Wow.
and
that's how it
And look where you are
grows.
now.
yes. Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
how it grows. Well, ladies, is there anything else you wanted to mention about the organization or upcoming events, or if there's a need before we start to conclude?
I would say just check out our website.
Okay.
Please donate. You can become like a monthly subscriber to our organization to support
Okay.
our kids.
Okay.
Hire us to be event photographers.
Yep, that's a big
Throw
one.
that in there.
That's a big one.
Yes.
I love it.
And if you're a professional in the sciences or engineering, to please come out and volunteer.
Oh, wow.
Everyone we hire, such as Paige, are professionals in the field that they're teaching. So
Right.
all of our instructors, we have an instructor who's a PhD candidate right now for soil sciences, a PhD candidate for microbiology,
Wow.
math and economics major, and Paige was environmental science. So we try to hire professionals to come in
Understood.
and to teach the children because they know more than I do.
Right.
So true. So true.
I
Excellent.
love it. I love it. I love
Excellent.
it. I love
Yeah.
And
it.
Paige, was there any final comments you wanted to say? I know Teresa's doing all the talking around here, but we're excited, that you're here to just share your side of insight on things as well.
Oh, yeah, it's a wonderful organization to be a part of. So if, any opportunities, I think definitely, we would love to just continue to grow and kind of foster that community. So
Excellent. Well, we wish you so much luck and continued success. And we definitely will link up because I feel that we can help each other.
Yep.
And continue to do what you're doing for the youth.
Love it.
It's so great what you're doing. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you
thank you
very
so
much.
much.
Do the kids do video or just photography?
We're just getting into video.
But that
I know. If you want to come out, I'm just saying.
Okay.
the wheels are turning.
Yeah, they are. My wheels are on fire right now. I'm like, oh my God. We do this and we can do that. Okay, we'll talk offline.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming.
You. Just hang tight right there.
Good morning, Wilmington. I said good morning, Wilmington.
All right, good morning, Wilmington. We have Marlon Whitfield connected to us by Zoom. He is I believe he's in Alaska right now, working on a film?
He's all over the planet.
What's up? How you doing, Mr. Whitfield?
I'm good. How you brothers doing?
I hear I'm good. Look, can you let people see that
The whole shirt.
That whole shirt.
Yeah.
My pronouns are that dude.
There it is.
I'm gonna
Mic drop.
Mic drop. Thanks for coming out. Good morning, Wilmington. We'll see you next week. Marlon, tell everyone about you and this amazing thing that you're doing with film.
Yeah, so I'm from St. Louis, man. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, but I'm part of an organization called the On the Set Summer Film Camp. I have a partner out of Birmingham, Alabama, named David Tucker Jr., and we teach kids all the aspects of filmmaking, from acting, directing, cinematography, and producing. We shoot a short film, but what makes it so unique, we bring in a Hollywood actor to act in the movie with the kids. And at the end of the summer, we do a full red carpet movie premiere. We show the movie. Kids get awards for Best Actor, Best Actress, and all that. So they get the full round.
How long have you been doing that?
15 years, man. We started actually in Birmingham 15 years ago. 5 years ago, we expanded. I became a partner. We expanded to St. Louis. And now we're also in Nashville and we're in Houston.
So what was the inspiration for you to start to teach the youth about, the movie production?
Yeah, interesting. So what's crazy? So my partner, David Tucker, ended up in Birmingham. He was the first guy to sell first Black person to sell a full featured movie and ended up being on the board. And when he was in these rooms, he didn't see people that look like us a lot. Once you get to a certain level, you stop seeing a lot of people that look like us. But with the movies he would put out, you would get parents and be like, hey, I want my kids to be a part of this. I would love for them to learn how to make movies. And we started the film camp. I expanded to St. Louis because I was looking for more opportunity. I manage an artist you guys may have heard of. His name is Murphy Lee from the group The St. Lunatics with Nelly. You guys familiar with that name? Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. No. I'm saying, hey, jazz. I'm saying, all right. Okay. So, but anyway, so Murphy Lee's he's a Grammy Award-winning artist from St. Louis. He was actually getting ready to do a cameo for the movie. I ended up linking up with David and brought it to St. Louis, man, and we've just been growing. Kids love it. It's amazing to see these actors. We've had Darren Henson, Carl Payne, Lisa Ray, Clifton Powell, Keisha Knight Pullman, which is Rudy. The list goes on, brother. And these are some really Pooch Hall. So a lot of good people, man, to come in and mentor to these youth.
Wow. So what are the kids saying about it, man? Like after they finish, I know you have many success stories.
Mm-hmm. Well, so the understanding is we have kids that we call our shining stars. So we have kids right now that one kid has a recurring role on Fear of the Walking Dead who went through the camp. So the camp is from 10 to 18. After 18, you age out. So we have a kid on Fear of the Walking Dead. We have a kid on that's actually the producer working with Shonda Rhimes on the show Bridgerton. So she's on that. We have a kid on Fear of Black Lightning. So a lot of success stories, but the bigger piece, man, is on your resume. Imagine this on your resume. You get to say, I worked and did a movie with a Carl Payne, with a Clifton Powell, Lamine Rucker. So it's unheard of, man, to have something like this at such a young age on your resume.
I love it.
That's awesome.
I love it.
And we do know Murphy Lee.
Yeah.
Right. and the Lunatics.
And
we appreciate everything that you're doing out there in St. Louis. What do you see in the future? Like, where do you see your program going?
Man, so it's funny you asked that, man. We're actually working on going overseas. We're trying to go shoot in Africa. We want to get some kids in Africa, shoot a movie over there. And instead of just going and doing a documentary, we want to actually shoot a movie and get them that exposure. We're looking at either Ghana or Sierra Leone. So we're looking at a couple places right now to go overseas, man.
Love it, love it. Can you tell people a little bit about Hawk Time Marketing, what that is?
Yeah, so that's my marketing firm. So what's funny, so you got to put business together. I'm a serial entrepreneur. So again, partner with on the set, but also films need marketing. But I've been having my marketing company as a consultant and marketing firm called Hawk Time. It's funny, heard you guys talking about the blue coats. So I play a little basketball. I did a little something back in my day in college. But in high school, we were undefeated. My senior year, we were undefeated. So when it was time to get down to business, like, hey, what time is it? Like, it's Hawk Time. So I transitioned that to my marketing firm. So when it's time to get down to business, it's Hawk Time.
Yeah.
But it's a consulting firm, man. I use that to help market the film camp and everything else that we do in the city.
Wow.
I got to ask you this. Who's your NFL team, man?
My NFL.
So I ain't gonna like this.
I'm in St. Louis. We right down the street. Kansas City Chiefs, baby. Let's go.
Okay, I'll let you have that.
Fan,
I'll let you. He a Chiefs fan.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah.
No, that's great what you're doing. Now, would you consider what you do with the film camp a labor of love, or would you consider that?
No, absolutely, man. The biggest thing, man, when you see the look on these kids' faces, that especially when the celebrity mentor walks into the building, they're like this is real. Mm-hmm. And the biggest thing for me is being able to touch your dream. Like, that makes it a reality. Like, when you see this person sit next to you on set, you're like, I can do this. Like, that, it just builds that confidence. And we've done that with so many different kids who go on, like, I can really make this happen. I've shot a real movie. So seeing that confidence and instilling that at a young age is major. And I love it.
Wow. So Hawk Time is perfect then, right? Because you're teaching these youth how to fly.
Yeah.
Right? So how do youth that want to be a part of the program get in contact with you? And also, how do potential partners that want to help you fly higher, how do they become a part of your program?
Man, absolutely. So we're on social media on the set. You can go to our website, onthesetcamp.com. We're always looking to expand. The biggest thing for us is why we created these camps in our cities is we don't want everyone always having to go to New York or LA to be able to come get into film. You can do it right in your own backyard, and we'll bring it there to you. So onthesetcamp.com, whether it's on Instagram, on Facebook, you'll find us there. But also you can reach me on my personal social media page. It's Mr. Marlon W. So any of those medias, man, you can reach out and we can connect. And we're always looking for partners, always looking to expand. To give you a quick note, we did a movie this year. We did a movie in St. Louis. We partnered with the St. Louis Cardinals. And we shot a baseball movie with the kids here, and then also with the Houston Astros in Houston. So it's pretty big.
Nice. That's big, man.
It's big. When you have someone that gives back to kids with the camera, that's life changing. That's community changing right there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But matter of fact, what's the community saying, man, about what you're doing?
Oh, they love it, man. They love it. There's so many talented kids that are in the city that you would never know. Like once you get the opportunity, and it's funny to see them from the audition stage, because you have to audition. So from the audition to the actual final movie, their confidence is out the roof, man. It's like because they've been on set. Like it's hard work. We're on there 8 days. 8 days for 8 hours. It's hot, but you're making a movie, so you're going through it. And then you get to the end, so it is work that they have to put in, so it makes you appreciate it. The arts and everything behind it that goes on while making the movie. And the community loves it, man. They come out, we get a lot of support, and everybody wants to be a part of it. So we're trying to make sure we strategically pick the right partners for growth. But again, it's an amazing opportunity that we are affording these youth in our communities.
Thank you so much for joining us here in the plaza. We were honored to be able to share the gift that you're providing out there in St. Louis with everyone watching us today. We look forward to just supporting everything you're doing. We'll go on the website and just keep doing amazing things in the community, man. We really appreciate you.
Right, I appreciate that.
My man, Marlon, appreciate you, bro. Keep it going, man. I know that thing feel good when you just helping them kids and getting that. When you see that kid get it, when that camera's in their hand, is nothing like it, man. nothing like it. So
could you imagine watching The Walking Dead and seeing one of the young brothers that I could just imagine seeing them when they first walked in the door, but now being able to watch them on that series. So once again, keep up that amazing work.
My man. All right. And just one more time before we get out here, your social one more time so people can check it out and follow right now.
So yeah, if you want to check out actually what we're doing and the artists we work with, go to ontheset.com or onthesetcamp.com. But my social media is Mr. Marlon W. That's MrMarlonW. Check me out.
All right, my man.
Thank you again, Marlon. Wow.